seeks to enhance and enhance its partnership with members of the press and members of the general public by updating all of us and all of you regularly on activities within the ministry. It's become a practice for us to inform members of the public on the outcome of our international trips, because it's also important for you to know what we have been doing and what we did out there, and to also get questions, advice, and engage with you as to what necessary steps we need to take to advance progress within the tourism and cultural landscape. So thank you very much again for coming. As has been stated by the Permanent Secretary, a team of 4 people left Freetown on the 19th of July for Zambia and Zimbabwe. And the team members should be here, I'm not sure. We have the General Manager of the National Tourist Board and the communications expert, Mr. Kai Bokuri Sakri of the National Tourist Board as well. And the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs was represented by my humble self and the tourism specialist, Mr. Prince Garima. I'm not sure if he's in the room. But there were 4 of us who attended the meetings in Zambia and Zimbabwe. In Zambia, it was to attend the 67th CAF meeting, and it was a regional meeting of all tourism ministers. We had about 30 tourism ministers and deputies represented at that meeting in Zambia. It was held at the Radisson Blu, and the General Manager will also inform you about the meeting that they held at the technical level. For the ministerial meeting, it was an opportunity for us to speak about, our tourism brand in Africa as tourism ministers within the continent. It was an opportunity for us to rekindle and reaffirm our commitment to the tourism agenda of Africa. We spoke about, the need to enhance movement and to also improve on connectivity. And Sierra Leone also was quite active in the discussions, where we put forward some of the reforms that government is undertaking. And those reforms were not included discussions regarding, our visa policy, what we have done regarding having a very great system which allows people to visit Sierra Leone, the visa arrival, which has been, in operation for the past, about 2 years or so, about 2 years. We spoke about that, and then we spoke about further discussions to enhance, movement within the African continent. And those discussions are almost at a very advanced stage. We're expecting in the next couple of months that we may have some consideration regarding, visa entry protocols. We also spoke about enhancing connectivity within Africa, because that's been a problem. Most of us who participated at the meeting, it took us about 2 days to get there. So that was further enforced during the meeting. And with the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, advanced efforts are being made to improve on connectivity within Africa. We also put forward the reforms that we have been making within Sierra Leone. We informed them about the 10-year tourism strategic plan and our preparedness and readiness to also compete for MICE tourism, which is meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions. And we were really received, very well by the UN Tourism Group and the Secretary General himself. The discussions also included several layers as to how Africa as a continent should brand tourism itself. And we discussed quite a few initiatives that we should also take within Sierra Leone as well. And we informed them about, aside from the reforms that are taking place, we also had an opportunity to let them know how well we are opening up the space through the Tourism for All campaign, which has been quite effective in giving some amount of unaided awareness about tourism and how citizens themselves should preserve and protect our tourism offerings and our products. So that was essentially what we did in Zambia. But interestingly,